New details today from Lincoln Police on the shocking case. The list of victims is growing. Police are saying 3 new reports have already been made since yesterday. Channel 8's Mackenzie Johnson has all the details in our top story tonight.
Zachary Shike appeared in court today. He's accused of sex crimes against multiple minors. Police say he was messaging female students through text and social media.
The allegation is that the defendant forged birth, medical, and education records to create a false identity to enroll himself in high school. He then began relationships with a number of children, some of them where he communicated through text messages and other social media apps in attempts to coax them into sexual acts or to produce sexually explicit material.
Police say 26-year-old Zachary Shike created false documents and enrolled in 2 Lincoln high schools, pretending to be a 17-year-old named Zach Hess and messaging underage girls inappropriately. An arrest affidavit filed on Friday says he created an elaborate backstory.
I'm not aware of any red flags that were overlooked. I really believe, as I stand here talking to you today, that our team in the Lincoln Public Schools did everything they should have done and did so with the thorough process we take with any student enrolling in our schools.
LPS says Shike enrolled online in both Northwest and Southeast high schools and attended for a total of 54 school days between October of 2022 and May of 2023. He is an alumni of Southeast, having graduated in 2015.
No, I'm not aware of a staff member that recognized this fraudulent student from an earlier time when they attended that school, in the neighborhood of 6 years earlier, if I recall.
Gosman says they're reviewing all of their protocols for enrollment. In court on Friday, the judge set his bond at $250,000. He would need to post $25,000. Prosecutors asked for additional stipulations if Shike is released on bail.
We're asking for conditions of no contact with the victims or anyone under 18 years old, and that the defendant be ordered not to use or possess an electronic device capable of accessing the internet. The basis of the request is that he does pose a flight risk due to the serious nature of the offenses and the potential penalties. We also believe that release could jeopardize the safety of victims and prevent the identification of additional victims and collection of further evidence.
In the arrest affidavit, police say they seized Shike's cell phone and found messages to female students. They say Shike asked for pornographic material from a student whom he had previously paid. He's charged with 2 counts of child enticement with use of an electronic device and 1 count of sex trafficking of a minor. If convicted, he could spend life in prison. On Thursday, police said there was a list of suspected victims who needed to be interviewed. And Friday morning, they had already received 3 more reports of interactions with Shike posing as Hess. Shike's next court appearance is set for August 17th. This is still an ongoing investigation, and police are urging anyone with information to call them at 402-441-6000, or you can remain anonymous with Crime Stoppers at 402-475-3600.